So glad to meet you.
Did you? I didn't take any. Sorry. Oh, I said hi to all the tables that came and were playing games though, which was good. No, I went and said hi to everyone, and everyone was really sweet. Thank us for hosting.
It's not an easy job keeping a group of adults happy and entertained for a full evening, but Kay and Ashley have proven it can be done with their social networking group, the Meeple's Republic. In the small but cozy space of the Albion Rooms downtown, the Meeple's Republic hosted a singles mixer. Derek is a returning participant of Meeple's events, and he is drawn to the diverse activities Kay and Ashley introduce each month for their gaming nights.
The brilliance of Meeple's is, despite the fact that it's always a board gaming centered event, it's always something different.
And he's not the only returning participant. There are several regulars of the Meeple's events mingling with those drawn in by the prospect of finding that special someone. But the part everyone seems to agree with is that it isn't just about dating.
Let's go for coffee, or it could be like, hey, let's walk dogs, right? Like, it's not always that you hit it off with someone in a dating context, which is what it is with speed dating, but maybe you hit it off in a different context. And we just want people to connect. We don't care how they connect. We just want them to connect.
Ashley stressed the importance of the Meeple's Republic's main goal. Despite the event being a singles mixer, they did not want to stop people from also reaching out as friends. Rather than using a card and name check method of speed dating, Kay and Ashley devised a much more relaxed and creative plan for people to connect. They hung paper bags on a wall near the entrance with pieces of paper and pens. Each bag was labeled by the participants before the event began. Creative freedom was given, allowing people to write not just their name, but a little blurb about themselves. There were simple descriptions such as tall redhead or with the really great beard. But there were some that added comments such as like Star Trek, or just added a picture of a bow tie.
The one girl couldn't find the bag, and I was like, oh, I want to help her find the bag, because I want to know who's putting the note in her. But that's the thing, it's good that we do it this way, because if we did the check way, I would get to know who had checked who, and it's like, it's too much.
Kay and Ashley displayed the same energy and enthusiasm for the evening as most of their participants, if not more. For them, it isn't just a gaming night. The Meeple's Republic is their way to get people out of the house and experiencing the city.
When you're new to the city, like what better to do than find an activity buddy and explore with.
Kay speaks from her own experience with Ashley. The two have been living in Ottawa for about 4 years, and they know each other through work and bonded over board games.
We met at work.
At Oktoberfest!
No, we met at Oktoberfest! Yeah, but because of work?
No, I like to maintain the story. You know how it's like those couples that are like, oh, this is how we met.
No,
you have to go with one story.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's how we met.
Despite how that may sound, the duo are just friends. But their love of games, great food, and drinks has led them to hosting these monthly events.
We were actually playing board games one night, and we were like, hey, wait a second. What do you do if you don't have a bunch of friends to play board games with?
The Meeple's Republic has turned into an event that not only helps other people come together, but also broadens their own list of friends. Even though they've only been running events since February, Kay and Ashley have already become highly popular. Their website was created by a man they met through an event, and they've been hearing from a variety of local establishments looking to host a Meeple's event. Kay and Ashley have also had major support from their friends. People like Brian, who are willing to put in the time to explain rules and moderate games, as a volunteer called a Game Genie.
Personally, I'm not a huge board game fan, but if it allows people to connect socially at really neat venues like here we are today at Albion Rooms, I think that's a really rewarding and rich opportunity to contribute to the social scene that's around in Ottawa.
Oftentimes, Ottawa is considered a boring city, even by its own citizens. With clubs and networking groups like the Meeple's Republic, the dullness is rubbed away. The gaming events allow people to really experience what Ottawa has to offer. Some regulars, such as Mark, have managed to expand their gaming experience beyond the Meeple's Republic.
I found like a whole community around the board gaming thing, and one of the Game Genies introduced me to an event they have every week at Raw Sugar, Beats and Boards, and it's just been a lot of fun.
With their expanding popularity and fan base, it can be easy to forget the Meeple's Republic has only just started. With not even a full year under their belt, Kay and Ashley are focused on getting through 1 month at a time.
I mean, even though we've been successful and we have lots to do, we're still, in my brain, we're still just little.
We're tiny.
We're just two girls with some ridiculous ideas.
Though maybe a little ridiculous with games such as Human Battleship, it's obvious Ottawa wants to keep these girls around for a long while. For The Algonquin Show, I'm Rosemary Trost.